Hey there, Cancer, and welcome to your week of August 9th, 2021 tarot reading. We're just going to dive in and see what we got here with your general vibe card here, all right? So, we got the Owl Spirit for you. You see clearly now. So, I'm liking that. Owl Spirit's just saying you have some clarity here in your life right now, which is awesome. Having clarity is always great. Knowing where you're going, how you get there, right? A lot of people, they like to discover, go out and venture and stuff. But how are they ever going to find what they really want in life, what they're really looking for, if they don't even know what that is, right? So having clarity and knowing what that stuff is awesome. So I'm liking that already. So thank you for being here, Cancer, and let us just get right into your spread, all right? So in your past here, we got the Fool. That's awesome, the Fool. Starting out a new something here. So this can be anything, it's different for everybody, obviously, with general readings. But the Fool is saying, you're ready to start something new, ready to take a leap of faith. And maybe you already have here in your past, but just being ready to go for it. Oh, excuse me. But the Fool's got everything they need. They got a loyal companion. They got just what they need on the road for themselves. And most importantly, they got what's between their ears, which is the most important thing, right? And having clarity and seeing clearly is that thing, right? It's awesome. So I love it. That's great. In your present, we got the Six of Swords now. Maybe things are a little rough right now when you're starting out, and when we're starting out new things, there is that feeling out process where you're getting comfortable with a new situation, getting comfortable with new things. Nobody starts something perfect, or at least if they do start off really good, they don't maintain that the whole way through. Eventually, they are going to hit those rough waters. But the best thing about this is the clear waters are in sight. They can see them. You can see clearly, right? The tough times don't last. Tough people do. So I'm loving this so far. Next up, we got in your future, the Empress. The Empress is awesome because the Magician manifests, tries to bring into the world what they want, and the Empress actually bursts that in and gives you the abundance and gives you everything you want. So that's really awesome. So in the future, you're going to have lots of abundance, whatever this is you're starting. So that's awesome. This is fantastic. I'm loving this reading already, Cancer. And lastly, for an outcome, we got the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles has the Ace of Pentacles in their hand. They have success. They have a plan for the future, what they're going for. Like, what did I say? You can see clearly. And I mentioned the planning at the start of this when the Owl Spirit came out. So, oh, excuse me again. Just, you're starting up something new. It's a little rocky at start, but you know where you're going. You can see the new lands in the distance where you're trying to get to. You know where the finish line is. That's awesome. Having a lot of abundance here in the future. So I feel like when you get to those new lands, it's because of that. And maybe this is the outcome. You find a person who is much like that yourself, someone young at heart, just learning about finances, their physical material world, really getting in touch with that stuff. Or possibly it's just saying that you're here because you were the Page of Pentacles, right? You made the plan, you took that leap of faith and just started going and creating. And now you've got success and very good financial and material goodness in your hands that you gained from your abundance. So that's awesome. So that's what we got so far, Cancer. We're going to get you some clarifiers here to go along with this. But before we do, thank you so much for being here, Cancer. I appreciate it so much. If you want to help out the channel, there's all sorts of free stuff you can do, like hitting that like button down below, hitting the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, sharing the video, and of course, checking out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too, seeing what might all come for you in the week ahead. I like that. We got a pop out for you. And we're going to shuffle things up and see what else we got for you here. So thank you for being here, Cancer. And let's see what we got here for you, all right? So we start off with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is all about defending your position, right? These vile mouse toys have attacked this heroic feline's position. And now he's wiping them off, right? Or she, I don't know, it could be. But they are defending their position. They're very much like, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to be. All these other things, they need to get out of here. So the Fool is, starting a journey. And you're like, this is what I need to do to get to where I want to go. I need to take this leap of faith. And maybe some people are saying, hey, no, you should just do this, that, or the other. And you're like that cat, just clearing away the negativity, clearing away the doubt. So I'm loving that. That's awesome. Clarifying the Six of Swords, we got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of the wounded warrior, you know, someone who's been on the front lines hurt too long. So it might be you're in a bit of a defensive position here when the rocky bits, right? People, they're like, oh, you see, I told you this was going to go wrong, and look, it's not going good for you. And you just got to maintain that, like, you know what? This is going to be rocky, and this is going the way you said it would, but I'm going to get through it because I can see the finish line. I can see where I'm going. I'm not sitting around flinging in the dark here, so I'm loving that too. Clarifying the Empress, we got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is awesome because the Nine of Pentacles is kind of a card of enjoying your hard work you put in. Before the Nine of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is all about working hard, trying to master something. Here, it's like you have a ton of abundance and you can just enjoy it in the future, right? The Empress is saying you have a ton of abundance coming in for you. And the Nine of Pentacles is saying, enjoy it. You worked hard for this. You know, you went and you dealt with the doubters, the haters, whoever, right? And you said, you know, I'm defending my position. This is what I want. It was rocky, but I worked through the rough spot to get to where I want to be. So awesome again, Cancer. This is fantastic. And lastly, clarifying on the Page of Pentacles, we got the Eight of Swords, or the Eight of Cups. Oh, sorry. The Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is walking away from something. So, this is just saying, like, hey, you're walking away from something that no longer serves you, something that doesn't satisfy you anymore. I feel like because you made plans here with the Page of Pentacles to take off, because you had clarity, because you could see where you were going, that this has led to you being like, I'm walking away from these 8 cups here because this is what I want. Like, the cat wants the water right now. Like, cups don't interest him. So that's what he's after. And that's the same for you. It's like you're interested in something else. You don't want these 8 cups. You don't want what everybody's offering you back here. You want what you see clearly. So I'm loving that. Let's just tie this off with a Moonology card before we send you packing here, Cancer. Thank you for being here. And let's see what we got here to tie you off. All right. So what? We got cards flipping and popping all the time here. So let's see. What do we got here? What is your card? Well, we got 2 that want to come out here. So we got your commitment is being tested. That's awesome. And that is first quarter moon, and a new romantic cycle begins, a new moon in Libra. So you may have Libra in your chart, might be dealing with a Libra, but like I was saying before, maybe you're encountering a Page of Pentacles in the future. Maybe like this is what you're working towards is going to draw in someone because you have a ton of abundance. And when you got your career and all that stuff sorted out, it's kind of like love just kind of finds you after that, right? Love just kind of works its way to your life. And maybe you have been walking away from, you know, focusing too much on love. You know, sometimes that happens. You get too narrow-minded on, not narrow-minded, but you get too much tunnel vision going in. You're like, I want love. Oh, this is what I want. You work so hard for it, you just can't get anywhere. But then you're like, the heck with it. I'll focus on me now. And then once you start focusing on you, it's like love starts creeping in. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. This looks awesome. Thank you so much for being here, Cancer. I appreciate it so much. If you want to help out the channel, all sorts of stuff you can do, like hitting that thumbs up button, subscribe and sharing the video. And of course, checking out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. Thank you so much for being here, Cancer, and I hope to see you in the next video.